MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
That's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay. I like that confidence.
You already know.
We'll see after the game, then. All right.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Achua in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Conley out there with Lee, and it's Reddish in at the three. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting tickets. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Conley. And it's Brunson missing. James the pass to Conley. There's Lee with the three. Sinks the triple. MP's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Lakers. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a three-point game. Here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And with Spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top five.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Deflects the pass. On the wing, Lee. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. MP's got 5 now.
We see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big.
Achua kicks to Hart. Back to Achua. Reddish with the ball. James finds Lee. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got his third basket of the night right there. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Hart with a screen on Lee. Bridges misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson the pass to Towns. To halt the run, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 63 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Lee. Towns dishes to Bridges, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Over in the corner, Lee for three, and another three for the Lakers.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knicks trail by 13. Payne with the bounce pass. Here's Bridges. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Over in the corner, Lee. And another three for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
1:15 left to play here in the first. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Achua. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Towns with the steal. Payne with it. Gwinnett picks him up. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Los Angeles leading by 17. On the wing, MP. And another basket for the Lakers.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Payne, still yet to score. Pass to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Griffin, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Brunson. Putting up 26 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
That free throw, no good. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering, but there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in, and he sinks the second. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by MP. The layup missed.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Brunson outside. Pass to Kolek. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Kolek has got his first points in this one. On the wing, Lee takes the three, and the three ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brunson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the paint, here's Sims. Pass to Kolek. Moves back up, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kolek has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
The three from MP, and another three for the Lakers.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson the pass to Sims. Down low, it's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. And a wide open look for MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Outside Griffin. Brunson against Reeves. And it's Brunson missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LeBron against Griffin. Inside. Pass to Kolek. Clock at 6. Over Lee. New York, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There's the triple. He's off on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Brunson, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Pass to Shamet. Sims kicks to Brunson. Outside Griffin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Griffin's got 5 points so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lee left side. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And here's Brunson. 2 on the clock. He lays it in. He's got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Celtics, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Knicks.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So it's the Lakers now. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Lee out there with Conley. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Achua. Following the three-pointer by MP. Hart, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hart the pass to Brunson. There's a screen by Achua. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. There's Lee with the 3, and another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Bridges outside. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shots good by Lee.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. He can't get that one to fall. And And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The drive by LeBron. That one drops for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
1:56 left to play in the third. And it's Brunson missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The Knicks shoot just 34% from the floor. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. To the middle. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The three from MP. It's rebounded by New York. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Now here's Towns. Still scoreless. They could use a bucket. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And got it! Another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Brunson against Conley. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
I just have not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Lakers with some changes. Connect comes in for Reddish. And it's Austin Reeves in for Mike Conley. Shamet finds Payne. Outside, Towns. And the 3 off target.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Lee outside. That one, no good. Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. No good from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get...
Defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tibbs.
Veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. These friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
This man really almost scored more points than Kobe. Unreal. Good job, MP. See. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
MP!
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
legit, man.
It's open late, too. What's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly MP, but some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just let her talk for a second, Patrick.
Okay, floor's yours.
Responding to something like this will put a target on your back. You are familiar with the concept of bulletin board material?
Of course.
Trash talk is fun. I get that. But when you make it public, it can fire up the other team. And it can anger your teammates if you can't back it up. You're a tremendous player, MP, but this is the NBA. Everyone is extremely talented, and some things don't work out the way you want them to.
Look. On the other hand, if you put that bozo in his place after calling your shot, that's something all teammates will love. Okay, look, I may not be in the NBA, but I understand the psychology of sports, okay?
And that's also true.
Thank you. So what are you gonna do, man?
Don't worry about it. I got this.
know I had to say something to him. Yeah,
Man, standing on business.
you already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah. MP, man. You sure you got this?
Don't even worry about it, man. You know I got this. All right, man.
Fans live for games like this one. Tear it up.
Every fan in the building gets one, so all you have to do is be there. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Mike Conley, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, more or less in the home stretch here. How does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
So the Lakers win the tip. On the wing, MP, defended by Jackson, knocks down the long J.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Thanks for that report, Allie. Now here's Lillard, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard, 5 to shoot. Jackson with it. Three-pointer. The shot by Lillard, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. From deep, MP. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. MP's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Counted from distance.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Middleton looking around. Jackson with a screen on Reddish. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Here's Lopez. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. The three is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lopez, the screen on Conley. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Middleton from the outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's now 32 games, approaching the 71-72 Lakers. A famed season indeed.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over James. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. The shot by Lillard, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
He buries it from 3. Lee's got 24.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Middleton. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Jackson. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Connects checked in for Reddish. And Reeves is subbed in for Conley. Smith passes to Lillard. Pass to Portis. Good D by Vanderbilt.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Smith. And miss after miss right now. Lee on the wing, defended by Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Trent right side. Over MP. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Green out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it, and as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out.
And yes, another basket!
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
Boy, it just seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
They're closing in on Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. You know, it's hard to believe what we're witnessing.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Here's Prince. There's the triple. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
From deep, MP on target from range. MP's got 45 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort. He gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. Yeah, the length of Antetokounmpo is it's hard to deal with, quite honestly, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Prince. Knocked away. In transition. Lee on the wing. Launches it. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
From deep, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Green. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Kicks it out to MP. From deep. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's kind of like an eclipse. Don't stare exactly at it, but let's look at the power rankings.
You take a look at the Lakers coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left. I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Mike Conley, and it's Reddish in at the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. From the low block. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard finds Jackson. And he connects with a jumper.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
James passes to Davis. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. Lee's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jackson against MP. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been
good. Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Back to Antetokounmpo. The three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lee. This one for three. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Davis with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Well, Clark, the first 9, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote,
connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Milton's checked in for MP. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Mike Conley. A three off the inbound. He got it again! Sensational!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out. Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
Seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
Mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. Yeah. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You have to get creative, Just swearing and screaming about someone's mom isn't going to, do anything but make them mad. And when a player gets mad, sometimes that makes them play better. I try to make them think.
Think? About what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. We may be at the free throw line, and then I'll just say, hey, you paid way too much for your car. And then he's now like, how does he even know what I paid for my car? And did I pay too much for my car? Did my manager get me a bad deal? Do I need a new manager? And then that's when I know that I've won, Because now they're not thinking about the game. They're thinking in the clouds.
That's devious.
Listen, it's all in the game, Blair. It's all in the game.